At a park in Greenwood, Nova Scotia. This is not as easy as Franklin makes it look. This was with the camera that doesn't record sound, and I don't remember what it is that he says right about here. But yeah, it's just, he's having fun. My turn. It was hard for me to let go of the rails. I'm actually too heavy for myself. This was actually a little bit painful in the shoulders. In case you were wondering about the coat on his head thing, it was really hot and there were lots of mosquitoes and flies. Okay, I'll try. Nah, sorry, this is as far as I'll go. Ah, I'm too scared. I know it's not that high, but that's it. On the road to the beach, we went here and then we had a picnic, and then after that Franklin relaxed for a bit, and then we went on an adventure. A quick art journal entry about that adventure. In Church Point, there's this really wonderful, amazing experience you can have where you can feed squirrels and birds, and I just didn't want to leave. It was just so amazing. I nicknamed this little feller Timmy because he was timid, but he was my favorite.
Eux, ils en ont, ils en ont. Je voyais l'air dans le plein. Attends, ici. On a la café l'odeur encore. Et en fait, des blumettes. C'était encore son deuil et puis gros et mort.
Je suis en train de recorder un bout.
To record that boo.
Ouais, je suis en train de croire que je l'ai on et puis je l'ai pas, puis vice versa. This is Lynn, by the way. Ouais.
Don't, Papy J.
see more camera. Vad mediterar? Oh, we go hand through. There you go. It's one lucky dude. Det är en big one. Men tror peanut butter då. I det står på låter jag se ganska så det kan With a group called the Fan Gang, we went to a few museums, and this first one was the best one by far. This next one was okay, but it wasn't interactive like the first one, so you couldn't really do much. The first one, we had so much fun in it. But this one had some pretty neat exhibits. And then we went to a firefighters one, and that one was the least enjoyable of them all, but it was still good to have gone to see it. These flowers are from my sister's garden, from Max's garden. And I believe these ladybugs were painted by our friend Karen. And now we're headed to the Duffy Beach. There were many heart shapes, but when I saw the peace symbol, well, I had to have that photo. Then we saw these pole people, but a lot of them were in front of houses, so I didn't include those in the video. I went on a field trip with the group called the Zoomers. We're an amateur photography group, and we were on our way to a place called Pinckney's Point.
It might be even more than that. It's a big pond.
Well, ils l'avons pris. Ouais, il fait pas qu'à penser. C'était pas que toi fait droguer.
Do you see that animal's head? Little hitchhiker. I thought that was like a large bird of prey or something, but it was just this bush.
Different kinds of. Mavilet Beach, the best beach in the world. Also known as O'Cap by the locals. My trip to Nova Scotia is not complete if I have not come here for at least 5 minutes, and I'm hoping it'll be a little bit more than that today. But anyway, the weather's not really cooperating, but here we are. And thanks to my sister to be the camera woman here. Assis au bord des flots, au courant fugitif, il adressa ses
See ya. Hopefully sooner than later. Yeah. See, in a world where they know no pain, I see them everywhere, faces in cradles and lamps. Playful clouds, intricate patterns inspire the world of make-believe. So, on my last day in Nova Scotia, we stopped into some yard sales and went to some public gardens. This one was the Peace Garden. Pretty cool. This is a different garden. The flight home was a bit of an adventure. The computer and the steering were not working properly, and so they had to call the technician in. We had delays. We had to be towed back to a different gate and all kinds of stuff. But eventually we took off, and the clouds were amazing. There was some turbulence, but it wasn't too bad. Then when we had landed in Toronto, the problem came back, so we had to be towed to the gate, and there were delays before we could get off the plane. But all in all, I mean, we got here safely, so there you go.